It's since we are pink so welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a makeup tutorial for you guys. I'm going to be doing more of like a spring look for you guys. It's going to be this look right here that I'm wearing. So if you want to go ahead and get this look, keep watching. I already moisturized and put my eye cream on. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my face. I'm going to be using the Nivea Post Balm Shave. It's for men's. I've been using it for probably like a couple months now. And I have had quite a few people tell me they like it. So I was like, you know, might as well give it a shot. I love it. It has like a little bit of a scent. Kind of smells like a men's cologne to it. But overall, in general, I feel like it works just as good as my Smashbox primer. So I'm gonna get that mostly in my T-zone. I've been trying something new. It's by Maybelline. It's the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. So honestly, it reminds me of the Porefessionals, the Benefits Porefessionals. And I love the way it applies. This is it right here. I love the way it applies and the way it sits on my face. And I honestly do notice a difference, especially right here, because I do have, you know, really big pores. So I'm going to go in with my foundation. I've been using two lately. Of course, my L'Oreal Infallible Foundation and then my Estee Lauder double wear. I'm just going to put a little bit. So my Estee Lauder is much darker for my skin right now, but I love it. And I'm just going to just put a little bit right here on the back of my hand. Just, oh, yep. And then I'm just going to take my finger and apply that. So I've been using a new brush for my foundation. It's actually an e.l.f. brush. Oops, maybe I should turn it the right way. It's actually this e.l.f. brush. I really love it. This is the only thing I hate about it. It's sideways, so it's when I'm applying it on my face, it's a little like a weird angle. I kind of got to get used to it, because I'm used to them being like so round or flat, you know, like a flat kabuki. But this kind of reminds me of one. So now that I had my foundation applied, I'm going to just go ahead and do my eyebrows. So I'm going to go ahead and start my eyes. Now that my brows are done, I'm going to prime them with my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I'm going to use the Tartlette in Bloom palette, and then I'm just going to go ahead and set it with Charmer. So I'm going to go ahead and take Strawberry Bonbon from my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm going to use that as my transition color. And just take that into the outer crease. So for the first part, I'm just going to be focusing more on the outer crease. just work it not too much towards the inner crease, more just like in the center. And my Tartlette and Bloom palette, and I'm going to go ahead and go in with Sweetheart and just darken out my inner corner there. And just pack that in there and then blend it up into the crease. So I'm going to take my Morphe 350 palette and I'm going to go ahead and go in with this color. It's more like a burgundy pinkish color in my corner of my eye. So again, I'm going to go back in with a Morphe 504 brush and just blend that all together. I'm going to take this brown right here in my Morphe 350 palette and I'm just going to add a little bit in the corner, not too much, just darken it out some more. So I'm going to take the Morphe 350 palette again and I'm going to go in with this rose gold color. So I'm just going to pat that on the lid there. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out in the inner corner. I'm going to go back in with my Morphe 433 brush and just add a little more. I'm not going to add more product to the brush. I'm just going to bring that all together. So now I'm going to go ahead and go in with my wing liner. Finish up the rest of my face now that I've got most of my eyes done. So I'm going to go in with my NYX HD concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and just bring some of that down here. And do some in my T-zone. So just down my nose. So I'm going to take my Real Techniques Beauty Blender and just lightly pat that underneath. I really love this concealer. I've been using it for about a couple of weeks now, and I mean, you could probably tell before I put concealer on, I have the worst under eye ever. I don't get enough sleep in my life. And then I just lightly bring it up on my nose. So I kind of brought up the concealer up on the side, and then I'm just gonna lightly take that away. So it kind of just does a little nose contour for me. But I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out and fix it so it doesn't look so harsh. So now that I did that, I'm gonna go ahead and set that with the e.l.f. High Definition powder. I've actually heard really good things about this. So today is actually my first time trying it. Let's see how this goes. So I'm just gonna, I put a little on the lid, and I'm just gonna take a little. I'm not gonna bake under my eyes. I'm kind of just gonna set it there. So for my bronzer, I'm gonna be using Pixi by Petra. So my Pixi by Petra. I'm just gonna take my Morphe 527 brush and apply that on my cheekbones, or like right under it. And then again for the other side. And then I'm just gonna put a little, like right above my temples, like on the side of my widows. Bronze it up. Perfect. So now that I got that, I'm gonna go ahead and use the other side of my beauty blender, and I'm gonna take some of this powder, this e.l.f. HD powder, and I'm going to put some right under that contour just to sharpen it up. So while that sits, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the powder I added under here. I just went back in with the Pixi by Petra bronzer that I used and blended out that nose contour. So with the same brown that I put in the corner of my eyes, I'm going to take that from my Morphe 350 with my Morphe 433 brush, and I'm just going to blend it underneath. So I haven't cleaned off the brush, so it's kind of like a mixture of everything all in one. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that. Underneath. I'm gonna take the same brush that I used for my lid. I'm gonna take Funny Girl from my Tartlette in Bloom palette and just add that into my corner. So I want a lot of glow for this look. Like, come on, it's spring, it's summer, you need to shine, girl. So I'm gonna go in with Wisp from Colourpop. You can see it here. So I'm gonna take this Sonia Keshik brush. So I'm just gonna add that on my cheekbones. So I'm maybe going in with more than one highlighter, because you know I can't have enough. I'm just going to blend that. Kind of work circular motions with it. I'm kind of just using this as like my base. It's more of like a cream, so it's a little harder to apply with the brush. I find it easier to apply with my finger, but I'm being lazy today. I don't want to do all that. So I got a new highlighter recently. This is the Gerard Cosmetics highlighter in the color Marilyn. So if you can see the swatch right there, it is very beautiful. I love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the same brush and just apply that over on top of it. So now that that's all done, I'm gonna take a blush. So I got this mineral blush and Desert Rose. It's Bellapierre Cosmetics. I got it in my Ipsy bag. Focus, bitch. Okay, so I got this in my Ipsy bag. I really like it. I'm not one for like a mineral blush. Like I'd rather it be a solid than like a powder. Or like a loose powder. But I love it. I just put like a little bit, like it falls out into the lid anyway. So I just take what's on the lid and barely put it. It has like a little shimmer into it. So I felt like it would be perfect for this look. It's not too like, I'm not one to have such a pigmented blush. Like I don't really like it very pinky. So I'm just going to blend that in with my contour just a little and blend it together with my highlight. So now that the rest of my face is finished, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my eyes. So my lashes are applied. I'm gonna go in with my Rimmel white, with my Rimmel, it's pure white pencil, and I'm just going to apply. So I'm gonna use the NYX Lingerie new lipsticks. This is in the color Push Up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that. So it's gonna dry as a matte, probably like 2 seconds here. I'm gonna go in with a NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brulee and just apply it on top. It's like a pinkish color. It's like a pale pink gloss. I love these butter gloss. Life, they're life. I'm not one for gloss. Of course, since matte has been out, I've been addicted to a matte lipstick. But today I feel like this look should have a little. I'm already glowing with all this highlight. I might as well just add a little shine. So this is the final look. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or want me to do any other videos, leave your comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and go ahead and watch my other videos. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.